People of action tend to be favored because every time you're taking action towards something, you're going to give yourself more opportunities to win. Good morning to you, good day to you, good evening to you, whatever time of day you are watching this, I wish you the absolute best. My name is Freed. Welcome to The Art of Being Freed. This is a show that focuses on growth mindset for creatives. What is the last good book that you read that helped you advance not only your mindset, but your life? We're going to talk about books that are going to be great for enhancing your mindset, that are easy to read. Some of these books you could read in 20 minutes or less. Let's start with the first book called The Greatest Salesman in the World. What's cool about this book is that it's written as a fictional story, and it starts with a man who comes upon these scrolls, and these scrolls are like rules not only to become a great salesperson, but rules to life. And the way that you're supposed to read the book is you're supposed to read one scroll for 30 days each. So the very first lesson that this book teaches you, the very first scroll, is consistency. Because if you can read one scroll for 30 days every day, you're already going to develop the habit of consistency. So that's a really cool thing about this book. Again, it's a story that is easy to read, and each scroll you can read every day, and it's almost like its own affirmation. My favorite scroll is I will act now. The context of this scroll is that anytime you are compelled to do something you shouldn't do, you remember to act now in a spirit of goodness and fulfillment and edifying. And the action you take has to be aligned with the goal that you wish to obtain. So you talk about becoming the greatest salesman in the world. It's not about sales. It's about developing the intangibles that make you attractive so people will want to buy from you. It's also going to make you become a better leader as well. So book one, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Book two, The Alchemist. The Alchemist is one of my favorite all-time books. Super easy to read. Again, it's a story, so it's not one of those books where it's like a self-help book in a way that, you know, it's a guide or things that you've heard before. The essence of the story is that you'll go out searching for your long-lost treasure, but it's typically right where you stand. So it's one of those books that I've read multiple times. It teaches you about different signs to look out for when you're on the path to obtaining what you want out of life. You're going to run into these bumps in the road. You're going to travel far and wide, but it always comes back to where you are. Like your treasure is where your heart is. So a really great book to read. You could read it really in under an hour. So The Alchemist is book two. Check it out. Book three, again, we're staying with books that are going to educate and teach you and also enhance your mindset. And this book is one of my absolute favorites. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. One of the cool things about this book is that it's like the godfather of all finance books as far as teaching you how much to save, how to invest, how to take action. One of my favorite quotes from The Richest Man in Babylon is that men of action are favored by good luck. And you may or may not believe in luck, but I'm sure you believe in favor. So you can even replace luck with favor and just say people of action tend to be favored because every time you're taking action towards something, you're going to give yourself more opportunities to win. So The Richest Man in Babylon, amazing book, and it's again a fictional story. So it's easy to follow along because you're learning about different people, stories of different people. Highly recommend it. Anytime that I need to refresh or reboot my mindset around money, that's like my go-to book. The last book I'll cover, it's not necessarily a fictional story, but it's an easy read. You can read this book in 30 minutes or less, and it's called As a Man Thinketh. And it's one of those books that's just super easy to read, and it's all about mindset. And this is the type of book that I like to read alone in a quiet room. You don't really want to read this book when there's a lot of people around because it's one of those books that you really want to focus your mindset on. Like, hey, I want to receive every word that I'm reading. You could read one page every morning of As a Man Thinketh, and your mindset will be good to go. So those are 4 books books you could read that will help to strengthen and develop your mindset, and they are set up as stories, with the exception of As a Man Thinketh. I just wanted to throw that book in because it's a really easy read. Read these books, check them out. What are some of your favorite books that help to enhance and increase your mindset? I wanted to focus on books that you could just get in, get what you need, and go and apply it right away. For more videos like this, subscribe to The Art of Being Freed. We're dropping new content every Friday. You can also follow us on Instagram and Instagram threads at Freed Podcast. New content there daily as well. Stay tuned. At the end of this video, a link is going to drop for season 1 of The Art of Being Freed. We have a special episode coming up soon, so stay tuned. Until next Friday, this is your boy Freed with The Art of Being Freed. I will see you soon. Peace.